My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love. Hoping you guys having a great day today. I am. It's beautiful outside, lots of sun shining. So today we're gonna do a little DM download. You know what? I should take out this deck as well. If I have time, I'll go into it. Um, haven't done one in a long time, but I'm not going to do the full thing where I look at karmic relationship and then their energy. I'm just doing their energy because something is happening. And the reason why I said something is happening, I have a group, we have a group, very close DFs. It's about 4 of us. We meet up sometimes to just chat, support each other, and we tune into each other's twin rings, into each other's DMs, just to see what's going on, right? To get a different perspective because each medium sees things differently, okay? And when we tuned into the DMs yesterday, all of them were, well, I saw it in the morning when I tuned into mine. I was like, okay, well, I need a different perspective because I wasn't sure if it was something negative. Because sometimes, especially when you tune into your own DM, you kind of get emotional crosshairs. So I was like, okay, well, I need a different perspective. Okay. And when they tuned in, they saw the same thing. They're all in some kind of cocoon. They're all in a cocoon right now. So there's some kind of energy of transformation, or rather surrender into transformation, that's happening right now. Okay, so we're just going to check on the energies. But if you guys want to learn how to tune into your demon and how to tune into your twin flame ring, you can always check Charlotte. She's a really good teacher. Or if you want me to tune in for you, I can do that, and I'll produce one of these graphs that will show you your healing. Because as we heal, remember, twins share a connecting chakra, right? And as we heal, the lights move from your individual chakras and into the connecting chakra. So like in July last year, let me see. This was me and my twin July last year. Masculine is always on this side, feminine is always on this side. So as you can see, like little was happening, right? I was doing a lot of work in my heart space. He barely was responding to the triggers that was happening, and he wasn't really triggered at all, right? Usually this line says that you guys have like met, there's a recognition, not meeting in person, that there's been some kind of recognition, right? So he wasn't responding, and then we had something pretty horrible happen. And then we just started getting hard triggered hard, and then the lights really started moving, and then third I got connected and everything, and then bam, I think we're still here. Well, as you know, we have an issue with our sacral chakra. I think both our sacral chakras have blockages. Okay, so our sacral light has not come on. Maybe if one day we have sex or something, maybe it'll come on, but we both have blockages in our sacral chakra, right? So ours doesn't come on. But you can learn to do this yourself. You don't have to rely on anybody else's intuition. You can do this. You're DF, you can do this, okay? But if you feel like you don't want to go there, or you don't want to go into mediumship, I can always do it for you, but you can do this. Once I get clear visuals, I will respond. If I tell you if I'm not getting clear visuals that day, I will let you know, and I will refund you money one time, because sometimes there's just too much interference and you can't get clear visuals, right? But you can do this. You can learn to do this. Contact Charlotte, www.happysouls1111.com. She has a class that teaches you how to do this, okay? All right. Anyway, so let's tune into their energies and see what's going on in their life, because something transformative is happening. I think it's a surrender to transformation. It's like they've been bombarded with truth, but there's a transformation happening, okay? All right, let's see what's going on. So we're just going to do a nice, won't be long, 20 minutes or so. Checking on their energy, what's happening. Spirit, give us messages for the collective. Okay, so we have hedonist, right? But it's the upright. So this is all about Empress energy. Now, what is Empress energy? Empress energy is about creation. Empress energy is about being receptive to spirit. Empress energy is about being intuitive. Empress energy is about loving yourself. And this is the energy that they're in right now. They are listening to spirit right now. Okay? They are stepping into divine feminine energy, because a lot of them had an imbalance. That's why they were doing that whole machismo kind of alpha male shit, right? They had an imbalance, and that was to cover up their fears and their wounding, right? So a lot of them now, getting that balance between their masculine and feminine, and they have to go into that feminine side. So inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself, and that's what they're learning to do. Celebrate their uniqueness and who they really are inside, because they are beautiful inside. They just have not believed that for a long time because of what family told them, or whatever betrayals or whatever happened along the way. They lost themselves. They lost their connection to source. But now they're recognizing the uniqueness, and that they were never meant to be like anybody else in their social circle. They were always meant to be unique. They were always meant to stand out. So they're finding the beauty in their self, right? They're exercising themselves, right? Freeing themselves and others from destructive impulses. Because as they change and their light starts to radiate outwards, it's going to radiate and affect family members, friends, people in their social circle. So all these people are going to be changed just by their light and by their example, right? Because a lot of, remember, we are here changing ancestral patterns, bringing more light, showing people unconditional love. So as they radiate and they start breaking these patterns, it has a domino effect, right? So they're exercising themselves. All this darkness that they thought that's all that they were worthy of, and that's where they were supposed to remain, and they're releasing that. We have beggar in the upright. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. So this is moving away from codependency and recognizing, listen, wait a minute. I can do this on my own. I don't need to be codependent on anyone else. I don't need to rely on anyone else for my psychic survival, for my physical survival. No. So they're building themselves up through the material world. And as they gain their confidence, then they start logging into their emotions and their spirituality. Okay? Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So that's what's happening right now. A lot of people say, the material world doesn't matter, la 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 la. But sometimes it's the start. It's the start. That's when they get the recognition. Wait a minute. I've had this inside me all the time. It's first through mastering that physical world, then they start recognizing the uniqueness of self. And they're recognizing that they're not going to stay with anyone because they need someone. They're going to be with someone because they want to. It's a choice. It's a choice. And I think that's why they need their financial independence. That's why they need to self-actualize. So that when they come together with someone, it is all about unconditional love and not because of need. And that's why I think the mastering of the physical world is so important. And plenty of people disagree. But I think that's when both partners are going to realize, this person loves me for me, not for anything else that they can give me or prop me up with, or anything else that I can give them. It's just love. It's just love. And then we have servant, delights in serving others with a free and loving heart. They know that they have a mission, and that they are meant to serve other people. And it's not serving others. It's with a free and loving heart. Not just loving other people, but loving themselves. Unconditional love from self, unconditional love for others. So I think a lot of them are getting into mission as well. Okay, because they're recognizing that they're here to serve. All right, let me just go into this deck. Hey, masculine, don't fall down. You're having a tower moment. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot of them are actually. There's some kind of transformation, surrender that's happening. I was doing a reading for someone this morning, and as soon as the Tower card and the High Priestess card came out, I basically almost passed out on the table. Just like a wave of dizziness hit me. I was like, oh! It was like the whole table shook. So I know they're having Tower moments. All right, let's see. All right, so they're contemplative. So we have them in hangman mode. They've been in hermit mode for a long time, by the way. We have romantic. We're going to clarify. We have worthless. Those feelings of worthlessness. That lack of self-worth that comes out. What else? And then they're feeling free. free to be me. That's what I'm hearing. Free to be me. All right, so we know what contemplative is all about. Maybe we should ask, what are they thinking about? Okay. They're thinking about masculine energy. They're thinking about ego. Some of them are thinking about children. Some of them are thinking about the mask that they've been wearing. Some are thinking about the fact that you guys aren't communicating, and they do want to communicate. Some are thinking about the ways that they did not step up or step into their masculine energy when they had the chance. What's this romantic about? Yeah, because you make them happy. Yeah, they wanted to make this offer, some kind of apology here, right? But there's a lot of interference, guys. There's a lot of interference and a lot of discord in their environment. What's this worthless? Yeah, because somebody's playing mind games with them. Somebody is playing mind games with these masculines, and they have to start tuning them out. They have to recognize those are the tools of a narcissist. Tune them out. They're just trying to break you down, buddy. Yeah, and they want to heal. They want to move on. They want to move on from that. They want to heal because somebody has been mind effing them. And that's why they're in hangman mode as well. But it's because they're trying to get a different perspective on what's happening in a third party situation. Once it's free. Some of them are broken free, by the way. Yeah, free from depression. Free from this being stressed out, being burdened. Free from a nightmare. Not making any effort. Not putting any effort into karmic relationships. Right? They just want love right now. They want to express their love. They want to make solid offers. They're feeling free. So some of them have definitely broken away from a karmic situation. All right, so let's get into... let me just see my time. Good. What's happening in their life right now? Spirit, could you tell us in 4 cards what's happening in their life right now? All right, so we have a gift, but it's a gift of healing from the spirit, right? Card number 17, and it's also a gift of strength because 17 reduced to 8, and we have child. So some of them could be thinking about children, but this child card is also the card number 18, which is about moon. So that's about shadow work. So some of them doing a lot of inner child work right now. I'm going to clarify. We have great fortune. And I always interpret this card as, seeing your self-worth. And it comes right on the worthless card. So I think a lot of them are seeing their own self-worth. And they're really finding the beauty of who they are. And so 8. And then we have concern. And the card number 33. So maybe that's concern about spiritual gifts, right? All right, let's see. Spirit, what do you want to tell us with this gift card? All right, so a lot of them are getting a gift from Spirit. And it's a gift of healing and it's a gift of strength so that they can walk away from things that no longer serve them and find their happiness. So that they can walk away towards wish fulfillment. Right? That is the gift that they're receiving from Spirit right now. Will they accept it? They might. All right, so for a lot of them, the karmic cycles might still be open because of children. 1, or because of inner child work, right? Now, this could represent the karmic energies who are using children as leverage or whose inner child has not yet been healed, right? They want to make this choice in love, but there's children involved, or there could be people who are acting immaturely in their life. Harsh words been spoken and people lying. People lying about children. So some people are trying to lie about children, whether they're trying to lie about being pregnant or the karmics are doing this. The karmics are lying about children, either about being pregnant or a child. They're saying a child is a masculine's own, but it's not. Let me get another card now. Yeah, because it's saying the karmics are doing that. Yeah, there's a child that the masculine thinks it's his own, but it isn't. It isn't. And I think that secret is being revealed right now. Yeah. Somebody could be pretending to be pregnant. But there's going to be justice and healing in that situation. The truth is coming out. Yeah, the truth's coming back. Somebody is doing it to manipulate the situation, okay? For a lot of them, they need to watch out because these karmics are dabbling into their spell books again, okay? All right, let's see great fortune. Yeah, now they see their self-worth. A lot of people are still trying to interfere, but your person's not interested in their interference. Your person wants to live an authentic life, okay? What are they concerned about? They're concerned about their structure, this foundation that they've built, and they are transforming. They are transforming. I told you we saw this energy of transforming. There's a lot of conflict, but they've made a decision, okay? They've made a decision. They're just not ready to take that leap of faith because a lot of things are unbalanced and they need to stabilize first, okay? But there could be a lot of family interference as well, and there might be some concern about money. Yeah, because a lot of things are unstable. There's so much instability. It's tower moments all around it. It's tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. Guys, you remember that Saturday on my live? Like, how much time did we have that tower moment with the camera? That's exactly what's happening right now. All right, let me look at energy with regard to the divine feminine, and then we'll look at what are they experiencing on their journey right now. So let's go heart space, head space, and blockages. Headspace. I'm sorry, I didn't cut the cards. All right, so they want to be vulnerable, okay? We have this 9 of Wands here. They want to bring balance back to the situation with their love. I feel they're feeling conflicted and stressed out about it because they're not sure how you're going to receive them, but they're determined to manifest this new beginning. They want to invest in the situation, okay? They want to invest. They've been in hermit mode. What I tell you guys. That's why they're not coming to Lover's Lane to chat, right? They've been in hermit mode and they're thinking about their happiness. All right, so let's see what's going on. Headspace for DF. All right, so here another card of wanting to be vulnerable again, right? I think a lot of them are standing their ground on so many different issues and just being rigid, my way or the highway. But this is about a spirit of compromise and being vulnerable. That's the 7 of Wands in reverse. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So also thinking about getting rid of third parties because they're not happy. We have the 6 of Swords upright. So moving on from stressful situations, moving along from inner wounding and doing healing. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And then 5 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated, feeling lonely. So they want to be vulnerable. They want to come back, compromise, tell you everything because they're not happy and they know that to move towards their happiness, they have to handle this third party situation. And a lot of them are moving on. I mean, some of you guys that your masculine has already returned, you guys can comment down below. I know you guys were commenting earlier last month. So a lot of them masculines are returning because they have felt just out of their depth. They felt alone, cold. They didn't get the nourishment that they thought they would have gotten in the third party situation. Heart space energy for their DF. We have the Ace of Wands reverse, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, the Queen of Cups, Cancer, the Queen of Swords. Oh, she's every queen, Libra. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So they're not taking action right now. As we saw, a lot of them are in hermit mode. They are feeling this very psychic connection with you, and they see you as very loving, and they do love you because this is their cup of love too. And they do want to speak their own truth, but they're afraid that you're going to cut them out. So they want to offer their cup of love. They want to speak their own truth because they see you as loving and intuitive, and they see you as valuing integrity and honesty, but they're really scared. They're not even sure if they should make this offering. For a lot of them, they don't think that they have anything to give, right? We have those self-worth issues that keep cropping up. Let me clarify this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see why is he? Yes, he's heartbroken. Okay. He's heartbroken over the situation with you, but also over what is crumbling in his life, because there's, for a lot of them, there are children involved, there are family entanglements, they're friends, and they might have thought that this person, I told you, everything is crumbling, right? Everything is crumbling, and they're just absolutely discombobulated, because this is everything that they've ever known. Because it's not just the end of a relationship, it's also the end of a paradigm. It's also the end of their philosophies, their beliefs. The karmic represents everything that they believed in. Everything that their ego self believed in, the karmic is a representation of that. So when that relationship crumbles, it is the whole paradigm that is crumbling, not just the relationship. Now imagine if your whole world, well, you went through it, right? Everything that you believed in just fell. It takes some adjustment. It takes some adjustment, right? But it had to happen, because this is moving. This is what was necessary to move divine masculine into self-love and to manifest this love from the universe. Okay, it's going to be very painful, but life on earth is kind of like a sadomasochistic kind of thing, right? It takes pain to learn. You're here to go through pain to learn. It's kind of weird like that. All right, so let's see what's the blockages right now. So we're picking up on that energy of transformation, massive transformation through tower moments, right? We have the Queen of Wands. Now, upright queens are not karmic energies. So what's blocking this connection right now is you, and I'm going to find out why. Okay? All right, so that's Aries energy. Now, it could represent divine masculine, because he's in feminine energy as well. So it could be what's blocking the connection. It could be him and the fact that he's not confident, okay? We have the wheel in reverse. So there's still a bit of karma that's still left. We have the sun. There might be a bit of ego that's still left. And this can also represent children. And then we have the King of Swords reverse. So this could be the karmic energies. All my reverse kings and queens and knights are karmic energies, okay? So this Virgo could even represent them being neurotic, because that's the negative side of Virgo, right? This person's overthinking, right? But here, this karmic energy is about, one, could be they're not ready to speak his truth, or two, this could be a karmic energy, that's being manipulative, that's being vicious. This is also the card of blackmail, guys. This is also the card of blackmail. Okay, somebody using truth inappropriately. Okay, so this could be happening as well. DM if you're going through this. As we say in the Caribbean, take front before front take you. Release your information, whatever is secret, release it. Go up on the altar, testify, whatever you have to do, and go to the bloody police. Don't let anybody hold anything against you. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I'm giving you free advice. 15 years of public relations. Out it before they out you. Anyway, all right, so let's look at what they're experiencing on their journey right now. Let me see that. Oh, beautiful. What are they experiencing on their journey right now? Don't succumb to blackmail. You go straight to the police. Straight to the police. And then you tell everybody else's secret before they can. Because then you can tell your own story. Oh, let me see how this Queen of Wands is blocking the connection. Okay, because she's still lingering in the past betrayal. Okay? Now remember, they can feel everything that we are feeling. So if you're feeling resentment, if you're still feeling that pain, they're also feeling it too. They're not going to come in. So that's how you're blocking it. I thought so. So what are they experiencing on this twin flame soulmate journey right now? Twin flame, higher level soulmate journey. What are they experiencing? All right. So they're experiencing unconditional love for their twin. Okay. So whatever's happened, as they move into unconditional love for self, they're moving into unconditional love for their twin. All right, we have Scorpio. So there's something about Scorpio season. Now remember, guys, remember that reading where we talked about union energies in November. So that could be the reference to this, or they could be embodying the energy of Scorpio right now, which is, it keep intense emotions inside one, but Scorpio is also very psychic. Okay? And Scorpio is the energy of death and rebirth. It is the energy of transformation. So we're getting that confirmation right now, okay? What else are they experiencing? Unconditional love for self. That's what I told you. As they experience unconditional love for self, they're going to experience this unconditional love for twin, and they're researching soul connections. Okay? Lovely. Depending on how much time I have. I want to get a message from the higher self. Gosh, I wish I had more time, guys. But my camera. Alright. So let's get some messages from their higher self, okay? Alright, I guess we're taking that one. Oh, some of them are still torn between two lovers. But tell me to clarify anyway. Alright, let's see. Destiny calls. Okay, we get a confirmation. Some of them are in dark night. There's definitely dark night. And then the tower moment. What did we say? The tower moment. So let me pull a card on this torn between two lovers. Yeah, some of them still in their ego. But they're going to have success though. They're going to take action. Just not right now. There's a self-confidence issue here. Right? These karmic energies are heavy. That's why they're not talking. Alright. So some of them, they're going to take a little while to move out of that torn between two lovers energy. Okay? So they want you to know that they're still, for some of them, they're still resolving karma, right? They're still torn. Even those that have just gotten out of the karmic relationship, I think there's a lot of energies that still need to be purged. All right? But they intend to answer the call of destiny, right? Destiny is calling them, and they intend to answer. They're just in dark night of the soul right now. Because there's so much destruction and so much drastic changes happening all around them. They're having tower moments. All right, so let's see what is their potential actions towards you by Valentine's Day. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to that, right? All right, so we have the Star in reverse. So still with karmic, right? We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. All right, after clarify then, we have the Lovers. So it looks like Valentine's Day is for the lovers, but we have this Emperor in reverse. Not good. All right, so let's see what's happening, guys. All right, so we have the Star in reverse. Right, so there's still going to be a bit of karma, right? The karmic energy is still there, right? I think at some point they're going to take action towards their happiness. But in the meantime, I think they're just going to be stalking you on Valentine's Day, all right? What's this Ace of Cups? Yeah, so it looks like some of them may step into their masculine energy and make some kind of offering. I'm getting make some kind of offering in secret, or make some kind of offering indirectly. Let's see the Lovers. Okay. So there's a lot of codependent energies that they're going to be releasing. But I think they're still going to be holding back, guys. They're still going to be holding back because they're going to be doing a lot of healing. All right. Let's see why Emperor's in reverse. Emperor's in reverse because they're waiting on the right time. They're awake. They're seeing everything clearly. But they feel unstable. And again, a lot of them don't feel like they're good enough, and a lot of them feel like they just don't have anything solid to offer. And if they don't have anything solid to offer, they're not going to come forward at all. Okay, so what do you need to do, guys? So I see like some kind of small reaching out for Valentine's Day. I wouldn't expect any kind of big declarations of love. I see a lot of spying for Valentine's Day. Maybe a text or two, but I'm not seeing any big overtures, okay? Because a lot of them are still resolving karmic energies. And what do you need to be doing? Oh. So we have dance. Find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Listen, you just follow your happiness. You follow your passions. You do what you want to do. You live your life. At some point, this divine masculine, because we have the dragonfly, and that's a divine masculine symbol for me. At some point, the divine masculine is going to come in. But in the meantime, you're enjoying yourself and you're enjoying your rebirth, right? You're enjoying your own awakening. You do your thing. And then Spirit saying love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. It's the same thing. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. So you just follow the path of your happiness. Okay? And make sure whatever that path is, it's something that's honoring you and honoring your self-worth. Okay, guys, so that was your reading. Hope that helped you. Take care. Bye.